Hey, what's up? Welcome to the forest. This is a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love and life. I'll be asking our guides about your current path and to illuminate your journey. I may also ask them where they want you to be. And at the end, I'll draw a card focusing on the element that shows up to help you vibe on the way. So I feel like there were some bright energies out there for Saggy. Oh, yep, immediately there's the one. Legends. Oh, I really like that one. That's about creating a legacy. It's about using all the things around you in your life to follow your dreams and create something that's solid. This was a learn from those who inspire you. And I really like about this card is that it shows all of the elements. We have creatures from the earth, fire, water, and air here. And they all come together to form this beautiful balance, right? And they're all so different, but they all add their own touch, their own flair to whatever is going on around them. So that's really cool. um, awesome vibes for Saggy. So what else do we have? What cats want to come out? Like there were some kitty energies out there in the forest today for Saggy. Let's see what there is. Any kitty cats want to come out? Feel free to like, share, and subscribe on Instagram. Thanks for liking my pictures. Everyone has a good week this week. The holidays. Happy holidays, everyone. Oh, we also have feeling. And that one shows a fairy spirit with a black cat perched on her back. And her feelings are coming out of her in the form of vines. And she's like holding her hand to her throat, like she wants to speak about them, but she hasn't yet. But she's thinking about it, she's just at that moment where she's just like, taken aback by what she's feeling there and absorbing. And we also have summer, the wild energy of midday. So this is that like go, go, go card, right? With that feeling of like, or that card feeling. Maybe you're ready to kind of like come out of your shell and go do something different, right? We'll see where Saggy is on their path today. I'm going to use the animal spirit tarot here, or sorry, spirit song tarot. Spirit song tarot for where you are. Where is Sagittarius? Ten of Feathers and the King of Crystals. Yeah, so probably like about ready to go sit down somewhere maybe. The King of Crystals is actually King of Pentacles in this deck. And the Ten of Feathers, I'll show you that. It's this little boa constrictor there. That's like you having a lot of shit going on, right? A lot of stuff going on, and you kind of like you're at the top of your game here, and you're ready to let go of all the like, stressful stuff that's been going on, like in order to like to complete this project that you've been working on, or this work stuff that's been just kind of have you going in that like in that steady flow, but it's still been like a lot, and it might have been causing you some anxiety or even like worry that you're not going to be able to get everything done. And but you're at that place of like, okay, I think it's finally over with. I'm gonna like let this go. Kind of like settle back now, back into like a normal flow. But I'll keep going. The cards here. All right, let me see. Where is Saggy on their journey this week? What do you see? I have the Five of Water, and the Knight of Fire, the Five of Earth, Page of Earth, and the Queen of Water. Put these fives together. I like that better. I like that full better. Anything else you want to tell me about the journey? I feel like you're kind of like worried maybe about you know, like a give and take situation here. Regardless of whether this is, you know, money or like love or something or work. Like you might be at a place where you might need to ask for a little bit help here or there. Maybe you're not quite like ready to go do something. Maybe like need some help, need a little bit of like a little boost here or there. But that's totally fine. And like, don't worry about it. You know, like if you start to like worry, you know, like you don't need to. Like the cards are saying that. You know, like it shows that you're maybe like worried about the cycle, you know, that you're completing here, like it's like it not working out. But I feel like you're finding like something like that makes you like really happy and excited, and you're going towards it here. You know, and I feel like that's something that you want to kind of explore more. It's something that you really want to invest yourself in, and also makes you feel very like passionate, you know. I feel like you're not quite ready to like put all of yourself into it yet, but but it really kind of like gets your you know, your spark going here, like that little like that passion in you where you're like, you know, I could see myself doing this, you know, like maybe I'm not gonna like you know, I feel like your energy is like you're throwing yourself into this, like wanting to explore it and stuff, because it makes you um I feel like it like emotionally it really like gets you like right in the feels, or like right in that spot, you know, where you're like, yes, like I want to go do this thing. And I see you heading towards that, but at the same time, you're not really like grounding yourself in it or anything. You're kind of just like along for the ride to like explore it, you know? Because like maybe you're gonna think about like investing in this or whatever. This might be, you know, like if you're dating or like a new work project or something like that. I mean, this can even be, um, you know, if you're with somebody kind of wanting to just kind of, I want to say like do things a little bit differently. You know, take things from like a little bit more of like a, I want to say like more of like an open-hearted place, I guess. Where you're still like kind of like learning about every like each other, and you're not like, you know, but like at the same time, like you do feel really good about it. You're like, like I do want to put my foot in the door here with this. You know, maybe it's a job thing or whatever, and you're just like, you know. But I see you like worried that, you know, like things might not turn out or whatnot. But at the same time, I feel like the universe with these cards is also saying like if you need help, like you can ask for it and it's there. Or you might even be that person that people are going to for help right now. Um, but I'm gonna ask to clarify these fives here. How about that? Clarify this five of earth. So I feel like the rest of it's pretty straightforward here. So I feel like you're challenging yourself with something here. But it's something that like, but it's like a fun challenge, right? It's something that you're like, yeah, like, like I want to learn more about this. I want to keep doing this, and like, um, you know, and it might even be like something that kind of just like pops up out of like right away, you know, out of some maybe even, you know, a situation that you thought was kind of like, maybe going a little bit slower here and there, but kind of start moving again. But anyway, so I wanted to clarify the five of earth there with you, maybe being worried about like maybe not quite having enough. And it gave me the five of fire and the queen of fire. which can be energies of being over, I want to say, like in this situation, because of the cards we're clarifying, like this can be, you know, kind of being a little bit hot-headed in conflicting situations, you know, kind of just wanting to bulldoze things, not really working together. It's maybe like a little bit like intimidating, like to you possibly. Because I'm just gonna ask him to clarify this 5 of water right away too. Because like that's not something I usually get ever, so that's kind of like what my guides were trying to say something, so I just had to like listen. I was like, you know, yeah, the Magician. Anything else you want to say? The Magician. 3 of air. Okay, so like you did have like a situation that you had in the past here. You know that, I mean, I kind of was saying in the beginning here how you're kind of like at this point like you kind of like want to like let some things go here, and that's because like and like along your journey here you're still working on it. You know, you're still working on healing this heartbreak, and I feel like you are, how do I put this? You're kind of like worried that this is gonna happen again. That like you're just gonna get hurt again, and you're end up being like having like fights and like overwhelmed and not really being able to support each other or depend on each other. Maybe have like one energy here like kind of bulldoze the other, you know, in fights and stuff, and not really want to like work together, and leave you feeling kind of like, hey, like I put all this into this, and you're just kind of like pretending like none of it mattered, you know, like you know, and it has you feeling a little bit upset here along the way. And then you're kind of like, you know, I want to say like kind of like taking a minute here to like reassess the situation and try to figure out like why you're feeling that way about this. And then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's because, you know, because this broke my heart, you know, like this thing that came into my life here. And I mean, honestly, with the 5 of water here, you know, I mean, this is kind of like not moving on from like a like emotionally being able to like, this is like a card of like when you're healing, right? It's like when you're at this place and you still feel really bad about things, and you're like, I need to move on, but I can't move on, but I want to move on, but like my feelings aren't there, right? But you're not really looking at the positive things around you. You're kind of only focused on the bad things that happened in the past. Um, and that's because like this heartbreak that happened, like it was supposed to happen for a reason, like regardless of like maybe how you felt about it, like with the Magician here, like this was like a manifestation either from you or from the universe that got rid of this other energy here for you because it wasn't any good for you, you know. And I'm not seeing anything like super bad or toxic. I'm just seeing a lot of like fighting and a lot of like, you know, energies here that maybe didn't quite match up, you know. You know, and I kind of feel like this was you like just kind of needing to like, you know, do a reset on that, you know, kind of like clear things up, and so you could keep moving forward here, because you have these other cards here of like yeah, like I want to move towards this thing, like this thing's awesome and it makes me feel really good and like stable, and like also like I feel like my heart's in this thing too, right? um but anyway, I'm gonna ask where you're going to end up here. I use the Mystical Manga Tarot. Find out where you're going to end up. Oh, that was a lot of cards. Okay, well, I'm just going to try again here since they all came out like that. The King of Swords came out. Let's see what else here. Oh, a couple. The Devil, which was kind of the energy I was getting over there, but I was like, no, it's not that bad. That one didn't come out yet. Yeah, dude. All right. I'm sorry. Like, for sure. Okay, like the situation where you're just like, I don't know about that. I was kind of saying that you're completing, but you're still like in this boss mode, but you're like, hey man, like this energy isn't any good for me, right? Like, and I feel like even though you're kind of still like in your feelings about it, like you know it's for the best because you or the universe called this to you, this energy of separating from whatever was going on that was making you feel unhappy, that even maybe put you into that place of having to be that, like that asshole or whatever, and you don't want to be that person because like then I see these other cards here coming out like, wanting like um this more sensible but also like fun, outgoing, attitude where your relationships are on another level, where your passions are growing, and you're able to kind of start investing yourself into something, one thing at a time as you're going here. Um, and yeah, along your journey here, like I just see this like it might be a breakup that happened, it might be, maybe just work coming in between you and something that you like, but something was just not right, right? It was a situation where there was just one too many energies involved is what this is saying here, and like you just needed to like be done with it, right? Whether or not there's like this toxic energy here that showed up, or not, or just this whatever situation, they're like, we're done with it. We don't know if you had the situation going on or they had this situation, but we're just done with it. We're through. We don't like this. We're going towards something else here. And we were leaving behind this toxic energy or this person or situation or whatever. You're gonna have to be like really logical about it, right? Like things are just gonna be cut and dry, and it's gonna be like this is this, right? You know, um, and it might even be one of those situations where you have to cut the person off, or where they cut you off, or just whatever, but you're just like done over it, like moving on, and the whole situation has been seen by the universe, right? And they're going to step in here with this card of judgment here. This is saying like we are putting the past to rest. We are taking a look at everything that came before, and we are going to see where you are at, where the situation is at, and we are going to restart it. We are going to restart you. We are going to let this cycle end. And then once that cycle ends, you can move on to something else. I see a couple cards here of you like, keep going with this flow here. I'm not seeing anything like super new jumping out or anything. I mostly see you just trying to like get out of this toxic situation that had you, not feeling very good about things. But doing it in like the slow, steady manner. Actually, I don't even know. Maybe not. I mean, we have the Page of Earth and the Knight of Fire, and those like one is kind of like a little bit slower, a little bit like what's this? And the other one's like yes, I'm doing this. Like we're on the way. And the Queen of Water, she's very like loving and nurturing, and she cares about your heart. And I feel like this is like a way better energy here. That you have going on. And I think the universe sees that, and they're like, yep. All right, we are calling it. We are calling it here with Judgment and the Devil and the King of Swords, like calling it. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna ask for one last card here for you to balance on for the rest of the week. I'll just use the Tarot, I guess. One more card for an element. The Four of Pentacles. So this is like that solid, dig your heels in, stubborn earth energy. Right? Like stand up for your beliefs, stand up for what you believe in here in this situation, regardless of what happened or who did what to who, be true to yourself, and if you need to go out and be on your own to do that, by all means do that, because opportunities will come up once you get to like a healthy place here, and the universe is stepping in to say, yep, we are getting rid of this toxicity, this burden, this feeling of being trapped or fighting and whatever is gone. And they are saying time to remember what makes you feel like it's worth putting yourself into, what makes or what do you put your heart into, right? What do you put your time into, your energy into? If you need a feeling to vibe with, Vibe with that solid earth feeling. Alright, talk to you later.